Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about potential severe weather outbreaks. I said severe weather outbreak on here, but it's kind of severe weather outbreaks. Here's the thumbnail of the video. It's quite a widespread area, and this isn't even including day 3 outlook. This is just including day 1 and day 2 is what this is showing here. So pretty active start to May. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I haven't been uploading lately because I'm taking a break for about a month because I'm very busy and everything for this month. So I'm kind of taking a break. Sometimes I upload just like today. I'm uploading, but I'm still going to be taking a break for the next month, so I might not be uploading that much. But I could upload a few times briefly like today. But I want to talk about this severe weather threat. It's been a pretty active start to May with, I think, slight risk every single day so far in May. But it's been pretty active. So, but this is a very widespread area here. Most of this area, Storm Prediction Center has been marginal, slight, enhanced, or marginal, slight, or enhanced risk today. I had this pink area here because there might be a chance of a moderate risk tomorrow. It's probably a low chance, but it's possible here for moderate risk. Not in this exact area. I just put a moderate risk for parts of Texas, Oklahoma. But the area I'd watch for a moderate risk would probably be around that area for tomorrow. So let's get into the video here. First off, let's talk about this tornado watch we have. They've actually took away some counties and changed it over to severe thunderstorm watch. So now all the tornado watch is in Georgia right now. This is tornado watch 127. All in Georgia now. It was included in Alabama earlier today. This was issued at 9 o'clock in the morning, continuing until 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Central. Here are the warnings. There's a tornado warning here, some tornado warnings in South Carolina, North Carolina. So yeah, and then we see that new watch that just came out just a little bit ago. Probabilities: 50% chance of tornadoes, 40% of EF2s to EF5 tornadoes, 30% chance of wind, 65 knots or more, 20% chance. Hail, 10% chance, and then 2-inch or more, a 10% chance. So seeing any sort of severe weather is at 50% chance. So I want to show that there. So yeah, there's initial radar, and here's radar now. Now, let's look at this new severe thunderstorm watch. I was about to make this video, and this watch just came out right before I was about to make this video. So here's the watch. They've taken some counties from that tornado watch. They moved it into the severe thunderstorm watch till 8 p.m. tonight, Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Here are the counties here. Don't forget some of this area wasn't a tornado watch earlier, now in a severe thunderstorm watch. Probabilities: 20% chance of tornadoes, 10% chance of EF2 to EF5s, 40% chance of wind, 65 knots or more, 20% chance. Hail, 30% chance, 2-inch or more, 20% chance. And then this one's actually interesting, 70% chance of any sort of severe weather. So there's a bigger chance in this watch than the tornado watch. But that tornado watch was issued at 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Here are the mesocyclone discussions. This was the one that I was actually going to show off, but they just issued the watch now. There was a 60% chance of a watch, and they issued it. So here was the watch that they issued. So this mesocyclone discussion really doesn't matter anymore because they already issued the watch. But there is another mesocyclone discussion of a watch possible, a 40% chance that it shows down here. Developing line of storms may produce damaging wind threat over the next few hours. A watch is possible if intensification continues, as it's showing. So, let's look at radar real quick. See what the radar is showing here. And we see the enhanced risk area is not seeing anything quite yet. We'll show that off later in the video, but we are seeing some stuff happen in the secondary risk area. First, let's check out the tornado watch because that's where all the action is at the moment. So, we see there was a tornado warning earlier in Atlanta, actually one that could have been on the ground, and then once it got to Atlanta, luckily it correlation coefficient showed it went away, so that's some good news. I think it's from this storm up here that's producing a tornado warning right now, with radar indicated 1-inch hail near just north of Athens. And then we see another severe thunderstorm warning with tornado possible here in this area. This tornado watch, like I said, goes into effect till 4 p.m. Eastern. And then this new severe thunderstorm watch where we are seeing some storms starting to develop right now. We're going to have to watch this area for a possible another watch. And there is a tornado warning here. Radar indicated for near south to North Carolina. Let's look at the last 6 hours here in this region. It was happening a minute to load up, so let it load up real quick. You see that severe or that tornado watch that turned into a severe thunderstorm watch there? There it is. I should see that tornado warning that was issued earlier today for Atlanta. There's that. There was a storm report of one, so it showed it was observed. Let's see if we could see that tornado warning from earlier. There it is, the tornado warning that hit Atlanta. Then we see this severe thunderstorm watch get issued. So yeah, pretty active start to today. It's been a pretty active start of May, because May is the peak of tornado season, and we've already seen quite a few watches already come out so far this May. But we're not seeing anything happen quite yet in this region. But we're continuing to watch this region very closely. Let's now look at our local reports right now. Here it is. We have tornado watch, severe thunderstorm watch down in that region. We have some winter reports up toward maybe these regions. I think some wind reports. Wait a minute, sorry. Possibly some lake wind advisory for this area down here for Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. At least showing up on here. See some fire weather alerts here. Another fire weather alerts. So, yeah. Let's look at yesterday's severe weather. If you remember, we had enhanced risk yesterday too. Enhanced risk yesterday, enhanced risk today, and enhanced risk tomorrow still. So to me that's pretty active of severe weather. So yeah. Also, here's the new mesocyclone discussion. I just want to show you this real quick because I just noticed they put this out. Severe threat, tornado watch used. New weather watch likely needed soon. Isolated tornado threat across north central Georgia. So they say a new watch might be needed soon. So I just wanted to let you know that that just came out. So, like I was saying, sorry about that. But we've had a active start here of May. So we've already seen a few enhanced risks already, and it's just the start of May. So hopefully this is not a sign of what's to come. Also, here's what here I'm looking at this new website I've just found out about, and this is this is basically SPC's outlook, and then this is what the verification or what the percentage was yesterday of tornado, hail, and wind outlook. So here's SPC's. 2%, and then 5% here in this region is what we had yesterday. As you see, right there and right there, we saw a 5% chance and a 15% chance of hail yesterday. Another area 5 and 15% chance. Then we saw a 5% chance up in that region, and then we saw here a 5, 15, and then 30% chance of wind. A 15% chance of wind. And then just a 5% up here. Okay, let's look at the verification, or whatever you want to call it. Here's the yesterday's tornado. PP is what it's called up here, verification. So there's a 2% up here, this is what should probably been issued, or something like that. 2% up here, and then it shows a 2% down here, a 5% chance, a 10% chance, even a 15% chance. We had I think a tornado near Tupelo or something, Alabama, or no, Mississippi, I think yesterday. So last night, I'm pretty sure I watched as a tornado emergency was I think issued. So yeah, sad to hear. Also, here's the hail. 5%, like they issued, but they didn't. They issued at 15. It shows it didn't get up to 15, and then 5% up here. And they were correct on the hail here. And then the 5, 15, and then 30% chance of wind was right here. So they did a pretty good job forecasting the wind. But they were wrong about this area down here. At least, and then the wind too. They were wrong about that area. But it's kind of hard to forecast weather like this. So I can see why they can get this wrong. So yeah. Okay. Let's look at day one outlook here. So yeah. Here's the marginal risk, a very big marginal risk area. This is really big. This is like, I don't know how many states are in here because I have not counted, but this is a lot of states that are included in this marginal risk of severe weather. This is just such a big marginal risk. All the way to Pennsylvania, all the way down to Louisiana, and then going all the way up. Sorry about that. Going all the way up to about Iowa, all the way down to Texas, and then all the way to New Mexico. This is such a big zone here. Here's a little line of where I was talking about. Pretty big area of marginal risk. And then we get into that slight risk region. We see there were two slight risks. This one right here, and then this other slight risk over here. Both are big slight risks. Pretty big slight risks in both these areas. And then we see that enhanced risk here. There's only one enhanced risk, but in the latest upgrade or whatever you want to call it, the latest update, they have added a 10% chance of tornadoes. Let's look at that now at the tornado outlook here. We see here there's a big, of course, 2% chance area of tornadoes. That's quite a big area. Not as big as the marginal risk area, but still pretty big area of 2%, and 2% in a given location or something like that, something close to that. We see there is a 5% chance of tornadoes here in this area and another area over here too. Two areas of 5% chances, going all the way from Texas all the way up to Illinois, and then the other one from Alabama all the way to Virginia, of a 5% chance of tornadoes here. Sorry about that. I'm trying to see how long the video is so far. And then we have a 10% chance of tornadoes with zig, meaning significant tornadoes possible right in that zig area. So we're going to have to watch that area for possibly tornadoes and possibly even significant tornadoes. We'll have to watch that area very, very closely. Most likely there will be a tornado watch in that area later today. Let's look at the hail outlook here for this area. For these areas, there's a 15% chance. I'm just not going to focus on the 5% because it's such a big area. There's a 15% chance, and then secondary 15% chance area. And then there's a 30% chance. There's even SIG, meaning significant hail, possible 2-inch diameter or more in that area there. We could see 2 inches or more of hail in this area. So significant hail is possible. And then let's look at that wind threat here, and we see the 5% or the 15% chance. And then we see a secondary 15% chance. And then we see a 30% chance of wind, damaging wind, and then zig, meaning significant wind, is possible with these storms here. So if you're in any of these zigs, tornado, hail, or wind, be prepared for some strong storms. Or if you're anywhere in the 30% chance actually of any of those, be careful. Also be careful if you're in a watch. If you're in a watch, definitely be prepared for any sort of severe weather. Let's look at day 2 categorical outlook here, and we see some of these areas that are getting hit today. Not by the first storms. I'm talking about like the tornado watch where it is now, like these areas here today. they're going to get hit again by another storm. This is I think a different storm system. So we see a marginal risk going all the way up into almost New York, all the way down to like Texas, Florida, and then we see this slight risk region from Texas all the way up into Ohio, and then we see level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk here in this region. And there is a big enough area where we could have possibly maybe a moderate risk in here. I'm not saying it will happen, I'm just saying there's a possibility of that happening. Let's look at the tornado risk for tomorrow. There's a 2% and 5%, so there is a moderate risk. It would have to be from wind or hail, or unless the tornado threat goes up. But right now, it's a 2% or 5% chance of tornadoes tomorrow, as it's showing here. Still, 5% is pretty significant still of severe weather. Maybe not as significant as 10%, but still is significant. So you have to watch that very closely. Here's your hail outlook, 5% chance, and then a 15% chance, and then significant zig, meaning significant storms. I wouldn't be surprised if that upgrades to a 30% chance in the next update later today or tomorrow, because usually zig is used for either 30% or more usually, so I wouldn't be surprised. So we'll have to watch that area for wind tomorrow, and then or hail, sorry. And then wind outlook is a 5% chance for a big area, 15% chance, and then we see a 30% chance of wind. And this doesn't even include zig, but there's a 30% chance of wind tomorrow, so we're going to have to watch damaging wind as the main threat tomorrow, but tornadoes are possible too, and hail. But the primary threats we'll have to watch for is tornadoes and damaging winds, but we'll definitely have to watch the hail too. But I think the biggest threat will be wind tomorrow. So let's look at day 3 categorical outlook real quick. We're not going to talk too much about this because I want to talk more about day 2 and day 1 today. So here's our day 3. We see there's a marginal risk for still a very big area, and we see a slight risk still in the same areas. We're going to have to watch for flash flame being a possible threat in these areas. So watch out if you're in any of these areas, because a flash flame could be a possibility if it shows these storms are going to continue to stay in this area. Like Georgia and Alabama have been in the risk for today, tomorrow, and now day 3. That is Wednesday. So flash flooding is a possibility, and severe weather is still a possibility. So we're going to have to watch this next few days. Let's look at the models real quick. Here, we're going to see the storms continuing in Georgia and them. Then we're going to start seeing these storms try to develop here in Oklahoma, Texas, Missouri. Later on today, you see the strong storms. We'll have to watch that. And then we'll see these storms move into the areas tomorrow, where we could see some strong, severe thunderstorms. And then, heading into Wednesday, seems like it'll be more for like Georgia and them. But we'll see what happens. But I'll continue to watch this. I'll try my best to have a video out tomorrow. So yeah. Okay, let's real quick with the GFS. I'm not gonna look too much into this right now, but we're gonna see these thunderstorms move out. More thunderstorms for Wednesday. Finally clears out, maybe some rain showers for Thursday, but the main severe weather doesn't come in until this next Saturday of another severe weather potential, and then it goes into Dixie Alley, and then possibly some more up here near next Friday. So we could be seeing more severe weather continue, as you see. Something you need is cape for severe weather, so we're going to look at this cape. We see this cape in the south for the next few days. Then we see even more cape come in around Sunday next week. So cape is what you need for severe weather, effective available potential energy. Then we see even more. So we're going to see some possibly severe weather outbreaks possibly start occurring more into regular tornado alley here. So we could start seeing some more happen in that area. Let's real quick look at the dew points, because you need dew points for severe weather too. And let's just real quick look at this, if we can show. You see there's going to be some dew points here, mostly in this next weekend, then even more. So we're going to have to watch this, and then by the end of the model run we'll see very high dew points. So we're going to have to watch this very closely for severe weather. We'll have to watch for more severe weather coming up. So this could be a possibly active May, according to this model it's showing. But it looks like later this week we might see a break of severe weather. By Thursday or Friday, I think we will see a break, as it's showing here. Maybe a little bit of severe weather, but it looks like mainly just rain showers for some areas. So really, Dixie Island, Tornado Alley will probably be calm for a few days after this severe weather outbreak for Thursday and Friday, but then possibly more into Saturday and later next week. That definitely could change, but right now that's what it's showing. But thank you guys all for watching today's video. I know it was a long video, it was a 20-minute video, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm going to try to release videos, but like I said, I'm not going to be able to do it like every single day. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream, whatever I do. But I don't know if I'll be able to upload tomorrow. Probably won't be. I don't know. I'll be busy a lot, so that's why I'm not going to be